This is a wood-fired pizza oven. It's great for cooking pizzas, of course. You can cook bread, you can cook meats like brats, even some bigger slices of meat are great in this. Once you get it up to temperature, you could cook pizzas for 100 people. It's wonderful, but I realize not everybody has a wood-fired pizza oven. So I'm going to show you how to make pizza at home using a regular barbecue that you probably already have. Okay, I'm just putting a little flour over the top so it isn't so sticky and I can work it out a little bit better. Buy a real pizza pan from a restaurant supply place. It only costs $3 or $4 and it lasts forever. I got mine at Cash and Carry out in Lacey, and they have a big supply. You can get any style, any size you want, depending on what size barbecue you're going to cook it on. But don't try to skimp and use a cookie sheet. It might work in a pinch, but cookie sheets are way too thin, and the bottom of your pizza will cook way too fast, and the top will be basically raw and the bottom will be burned, which is not a good pizza. So you can use a rolling pin, or you can just use your hands. Now, as you're doing this, it'll take a little practice to really get this rolled out. But what you're aiming for is approximately a 1/4 inch thick. And don't worry about getting it just perfect, because this is actually a homemade pizza. It's not supposed to be perfect. It's supposed to be whatever shape you come up with. It'll be delicious in the end, and it will be what they call a rustic pizza, a real Italian style pizza. This is regular commercial sauce. Don't put on too much. That's a real mistake. If you put on too much sauce, it won't cook properly, and you won't get a nice crisp crust on your pizza is really best. Pretty much, as you see, that's about enough pizza sauce. Okay, I've just added some cheese here and herbs, and I really recommend using a lot of herbs, otherwise it just doesn't taste Italian to me. Okay, now I've checked this a couple times in the last 5 minutes to make sure it's coming along just fine. What you're aiming for is a nice dark golden brown crust. You can see how it's kind of puffed up and everything. That's what pizza dough should look like. It shouldn't look like it came out of a cookie cutter. So the thing to do is to check the underside. If you can see that, that's a nice well done pizza. It should be almost cracker-like. When you cut it with your pizza cutter, you should get kind of a crunch all the way through. That's ideal. And again, pizza is a peasant food. You should be able to make it inexpensively, and you should be able to make it with pretty much what you have. If you have dough ready, you should be able to make it, when friends come over, and knock out 3 or 4 pizzas in hardly any time at all. So I hope you enjoyed this, and I hope you don't have to call for delivery pizza anymore.